What's up guys? Nature here. Yes, I know, a third vlog of the day. I'm sorry, I just feel really bad for not uploading 7 videos a week like I used to. So, in this vlog, I'm going to be talking about the entire experience of my wisdom teeth removal. So if you, trigger warning for anyone who doesn't like dental, teeth, needles, anything like that. So, if you do have those problems, and triggers and stuff, please do not watch this. Don't go through that. Don't put yourself through that. I will not be held accountable. So, like a month ago we went in for consultation. I'm going to explain this part too. Consultation. Basically, they got my x-rays from, well, first of all, I never got a referral. And I was supposed to get a referral from my dentist or my orthodontist. They never actually sent one. They just told me, like, hey, your wisdom teeth, you know, kind of there, you might want to get them out. I'm like, okay. So we go there, it's like, you get a referral? They told me. They didn't send an actual referral. So we got my x-rays from my orthodontist. If you didn't know, I had braces at one point. Anyway, so we got the x-rays. Those were from when I got my braces off, which was the day of my graduation. That was June 19th of last year, 2015. Class of 2015, woo! But anyway, so that was then, and they've kind of moved since then, because yesterday, when I still had them, I remember feeling in the back of this side, the bottom of this one, and it was partially erupted, which means that it's coming through the gums. There's 3 ways. There's partially erupted, which means coming through the gums. There's fully erupted, which means it's there. And then there's impacted. It's called impacted. I need to know. My mouth's so white. Called impacted, and that's when the tooth is sideways. And it's there, and they have to cut and drill, and ugh. I didn't have to do that. I had one partially erupted, and then not erupted, but not impacted. So, yes, I had all 4 of them. So, consultation, basically he's like, these are your teeth, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, I know, I can't do it, I can see them, but he has to do it. My mom's there, since I'm an adult, they're like, do you want her to come back with you? I'm like, yes. Please do. So she comes back with me. She's sitting there, I'm sitting in the chair for some reason. They take my blood pressure, like, you nervous? Yeah, a little bit. I get really nervous in doctor's offices, my heart, like, you always have to take my blood pressure. I've been there sitting there for 5 minutes at least, to calm down first. So as they do that, nervous, blah, blah, talk to the guy. He said, like, this is what we're gonna do, we're gonna check here, these are where your nerves are, they're fine, they're not gonna get touched or anything, they're far enough away, we don't need to touch them. All that stuff. So, it's at this point, I'm realizing there is going to be knives in my mouth. Like scalpels and stuff. So, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm good, breathe, nice, calm and slow. Does not work. We get out to actually make the appointment, and I'm leaning against the counter, and I'm like, my mom's doing all the talking. So we're like, and she's like, oh, like what time? This is like April. Early April, and like we're talking like, oh, what time, all that stuff, and she's like, oh, well, this day, 27th, that's today, and she's like, what time do you want to do it? And I'm like, the earliest possible. And she's like, 8 o'clock a.m. Yes. So I had to get there 7:45. They called me 2 days before to remind me, and you can't wear any jewelry, so I take off this, I take off this, I take off this and this, and these, I almost forgot to take off these. The lady was like, glasses. I'm like, oh, right. I don't need to be able to see. So, we get there. We say, oh, it's me, my name, so-and-so. I'm not telling you guys my full name. She's like, oh, okay, yeah. Then she needs to come back in a week afterwards to do the thing, like, what day's good for you? So, next week. At what time, not what day. That didn't hurt. So, sit down in the waiting room, waiting. Laughing at stupid TV commercials. I get called, and she's like, oh, who's here with you? Because you have to have someone to stay with you the entire time. They're not in the room, they're just in the building. So I was like, who's with you? Oh, my mom. So, okay, let's go into the room. She sits down, I sit down in the chair, the operating chair. Put the blood pressure cuppy thingy on my arm. It's not a cup, I know, it's a wrap thing. Put that on my arm, and it does it automatically every so often to check. She sits there, the nurse lady reads a list of things, talks to me, talks to her, gives the paper to my mom. There's a new lady which I hope she was just watching and didn't actually do anything, because she was new there, and I saw her come in, and she's like, oh, nice to meet you. I'm like, she's new, don't be with me, don't be with me. But she was very comforting. And then the actual guy came in. So, Mom leaves, and they put these little circle things here, here, and down on my left side. That probably looks like right, but it's left. Because one is, I think it's for arms, and then, because she said the one on my side is for my leg. I don't know what that means. But I think it's because the left side is your heart. So they do that, they put those on. And then they put the little thing that you, and it tests your heartbeat, heart rate, whatever. I can hear it speeding up. I'm like, oh great, they know I'm nervous. But that's okay, because people get nervous. It's okay. So they got that, and then I forget if the doctor already came in or not, but he comes in, and we gotta do the IV. And he's like, all 4 teeth out, right? I'm like, yeah, dude, you should know this. I don't say it out loud, I just say it. So he's gotta put the IV in. I hate needles. I've had my blood drawn so many times that it's just like, go. But anyways, they always use the right arm. The cuff's on my right arm. He's gotta use the left arm. They never find it in the left arm. There are 3 holes, and you can't see them because they're really faded right now. But there's one here, one here, one there. 2 are really close to each other, one's far away. I don't know what you do with that. But there's 3 of them. I think one of them I actually moved because it's like, it's in your vein. I don't like it. So, kept doing the little, trying to find the vein, find the vein. You can't find the vein, it's in the right arm. And I said, you know, they normally find it in the right arm. And he's like, and the nurse is like, oh yes, well, he has to have it on this side because that's where he's going to be, and it's just situation. And he finally got it. I don't look at it. I never look at it. One time I looked when they were drawing blood, I'm like, okay. So they put the thing in, and it's like, it's I don't know if it's a needle, but then it's a tube. So the needle's gone after they first get it in. So that starts apparently filling my blood with something, I don't know what it's called, it's white. It's clear, it's not white. Jeez. So I don't feel the difference in my head. But they put on this little nose thing for laughing gas. And she asked me, the nurse asked me, have you had laughing gas before? I'm like, yeah, but I was really little. I was a baby. And I was trying to say that I had an operation on my eye when I was a baby. Because if you couldn't notice, the nerves are fucked up. So if you look, one eye is open more than the other. It's not noticeable unless you stare at it, and I always stare at it. So that's because something happened where one is weak and the other one's just like, oh, I'll just use that power for this one. So one's open and not one the other. And, you know, I hate pictures. But anyways, that's when I use laughing gas, and that's just because I was crying so much they put it on me, and I'm like, ha ha ha. So I didn't remember having it at all, ever. I remember anesthesia. The mask thing, getting an extra tooth removed that I had. What is with me and teeth? It smelled like strawberries, and the lady lifted it so it would get in my eyes so I would close them. That's what I thought was going to happen here, but no. So, put the thing in my nose, breathing in. I can hear every time that I'm not breathing in, a little beep goes off in the corner, and she's like, breathe through your nose. I'm like, I can't even just breathe. I want to breathe out through my mouth. It's like, no, breathe through your nose. I'm like, okay. Breathe in. And it's supposed to make you feel like you want to laugh. I was trying so hard not to laugh. I was like, trying not to laugh, and then this is where it gets kind of fuzzy, because she took it off, I believe, or maybe, no, she didn't take it, it was still on. They put in these things, you know how like when you get a cavity filled, or you need to, they put the, I can't do it now because of my mouth, so say this is my mouth, well, I don't know how to do this. They put the little things in that keep your mouth open, that's all. So they put those in, and pretty sure the laughing gas is still on. And I remember him kind of leaning in, and I felt pain. Suddenly he's gone. I don't realize that something has happened. It's happened. There's now gauze in my mouth instead of my mouth again. Anyways, gauze in my mouth instead of the things that open them. My mouth, I mean to say. I don't have 2 mouths. Instead of that, I don't notice this. I'm kind of biting down. My mouth is numb. I don't feel a thing. My lips are numb. I can't tell if my mouth is open or closed. And I'm sitting there. IV's still in. The little thingy's still on. It's on my thumb now. She moved it to my thumb because they had to get the IV in. So that happened. I forgot to tell you. The pressure thing is still on my arm. And I'm sitting there. thinking the procedure had not happened yet. So I kind of start to hyperventilate a little because I'm like, oh man, it's gonna hurt, I'm gonna feel it. Because I remember feeling the pain as him starting to go and work on it. I remember feeling that. I don't remember her ever taking off the thing. I should have noticed that. But I was high on drugs. As I am now. So I remember feeling the pain and I was thinking like that's what it's gonna feel like. I didn't realize that it already had, that's what happened. So I'm sitting there hyperventilating. I'm like, okay, calm down, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I start crying. I would admit, I start crying. It didn't occur to me, even after the second time of the nurse saying it went great, that it had already happened. My brain didn't process that. So I'm sitting there, the other nurse rubs my shoulder, that makes it worse. I know she was trying to be comforting, and normally it does comfort me. But it was just like, oh, okay, anxiety, panic attack, don't want to do this. Because I was terrified I was going to wake up in the middle of it and be in extreme pain. But it didn't happen. So they're walking around. They have to make sure that all of the stuff in the IV bag is in me. Because that's what I get for painkillers before the actual pill painkillers. And because of the fact they need that in. So that's what they're doing. I thought they were getting ready. And I hear her explaining things and I'm like, okay, she's explaining things, so what's going to happen? It didn't occur to me the doctor left a while ago. I didn't even see him. So I'm sitting there. The lady gets me tissues, and I got them. And then she changes my gauze. And she's like, open your mouth. I'm like, okay, well. She takes them out. I'm like, there's blood on that. In my head. I'm not actually like, trust me, you cannot talk after this. Like, there's blood on that. She takes out the other one and puts them in. Still has not occurred to me that it's already happened. What more proof do I need? My brain was so like fuzzy and high that I didn't realize I was just freaking out. And then my mom comes in with the doctor and he's like, she did great. I'm like, it already happened. I missed it. I was out. I don't remember closing my eyes. I don't remember blinking. It was just like, pain, done. Done freaking out because I think it's gonna happen. So, because I heard him saying there's stitches on the bottom. I'm like, stitches on the bottom? What are you talking? They're already in. I don't know why I didn't say stitches on the top. They are on the top too. I got both. Both sides, both tops. So she comes in, she sits down, and I'm like, I'm okay. And then, because they were explaining to her as they were bringing her in, that like, she started crying and kind of freaking out, but that's normal. It's natural when they wake up or something like that. I didn't hear them say when they wake up. So she sits there, and immediately I'm like, this is what I tried to say. I wasn't crying because of it. I was crying because I thought it didn't happen yet. But it came out as, oh. You could not understand me. I have a clip of me trying to talk in the car as she was in Stop and Shop to get me sherbet and all that stuff. Sherbet butter. And I tried to talk and I said, I'll just make a video later. So I'll put that in. I'm out. Can't talk anymore. I'll put a video off later. God. Wasn't that hilarious? But yeah, like, your cheeks are puffy, your lips numb. My lips felt like they were like this. Like, they are. If you look at my teeth, and I hate pointing out things that are with this face, but I do it anyways because, like, I notice it. If you notice, didn't mean to put it off. Notice here, the part where my teeth, like big tooth, it's slightly shifted over because I didn't wear my elastics when I was supposed to. So that's on me. Wear your elastics, kids. Or adults. You will regret not wearing them. I had my braces on from 6th grade to the day of my graduation, like I said. So, I'm a dumb. What was I talking about? Oh, you can't feel your lips. I don't know if they also put, like, numbing things there, but, like, you can't feel them. And the lady noticed they were all chapped and stuff because there was, like, a cut on my lip I didn't have before. Apparently, you know, when your lips are dry and you smile and it goes, and it's like, ah. So she put, like, Vaseline stuff on that. She's like, you have this at home? I'm like, sure. She put it on with, like, a swab. I'm like, what is this? Why? No. But, I couldn't feel where it was. I thought it was all over my face. I know she wouldn't do that. But, like, I took the tissue I had left over. I'm like, it's not there. It's not there. Because she put it on normal. So yeah, so I keep trying to talk to mom, tell her like I wasn't crying for that reason. Ow. But she's like, yeah, don't talk, don't talk. So they say, they finally get all the stuff in, and the older, by older I mean they're longer nurse goes to the new one, and like she put it in front of my face, and like I see like the emptiness of the tube, and then it still has medicine stuff in it, and she's like, see when it gets to this thing, and that's when you take it out, and they took it out, and I had to hold it there. I'm like, ow, I don't like doing this, and she put a tape over, and it was fine. Little tape with a little cotton thing, and I still have the cup on my arm. The first things to go were those little sticky things. And she had cold hands when she put them on, but I'm like, no, no, it's okay, don't apologize. Let me off again, and it's letting me do a thing even though I'm moving the other one. So I said, no, it's a distraction. I didn't say it's a distraction, but to me in my head, I'm like, no, cold hands, distraction, fine. So taking them off hurt, because it's just like, take my skin, why don't you? But anyways, taking it out of you kind of hurt, but you know, there's a tube in your arm that's going to happen. I was so terrified it was going to be like on here or on here. I'm like, I'm going to feel that so much more. But no, it's the arm that never has a vein. So she told me, swing your legs to the side. So I did. I started to sit up. Every time I was sitting there, I started to lift my head. I looked at the IV by mistake. And by mistake, I mean I looked at it like 3 times. I feel like, there's a thing in my arm. There's still a thing in my arm. There's a thing in my arm. There was blood on the tape that was used to hold it down because he missed twice. Because there's not a vein on the side that's good. It's always the right arm. Trust me, over 10 times getting my blood drawn, it's the right arm. Anyways, so I'm sitting there, and every time I would lift my head, I would get a little bit dizzy. So I swing over, and I'm sitting there, and they're like, take your time getting up. And I start to get up, and it's like, whoa. And I'm like, okay, sit back down. And then, so she's like, take your mom's arm. I'm like, okay. Take her arm with the arm that has the, tapey thing to it that could possibly open it and let me bleed out. No, it wouldn't happen. But yeah, I take her arm. She helps me put my jacket back on. And we start to walk. And I'm like, I'm okay. I'm not okay. In my head. I keep doing that, I don't know why. In my head. And then, the nurse is like, do you want to go home or do you want to wait in the recovery room? And immediately I'm like, I want to go home. It sounded like, I want to go home. Cause I made sure to go to do a hand wave, be like, I want to get out, let me out. And they're like, okay. So we get to the elevator, and my mom's like, hold on to the thing. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I have a thing with elevators too. We went in this elevator once, and my dad started, it was kind of wobbly and freaked me out. And my dad started jumping in it. I'm like, dude, don't do that. So now I have a fear of elevators. So thanks, Dad. Anyway, so we get outside, walk down the stairs. We took the ramp. Because there was the stairs, and my mom was like, do you want to take the stairs or the ramp? I'm like, argh. So I'm trying to get out my phone as we walk so that I can get a text-to-speech app so I can talk still. So I'm getting that, and she's like, are you texting while you're walking? I'm like, and she's like, don't. So we get to the car. Getting in the car, I was like, again. And I close the door, and then we go to, well, I get the app, and I text her, and I'm like, I didn't text her. She's like, are you gonna text me? I'm like, okay, yeah. So I actually texted her the thing, but then I typed it, and I pushed the button, and it spoke, and she's like, can't shut you up, huh? I'm like, nope. So, go to some shop, I wait in the car, which is when I filled that little clip. So we get in the car, she goes out to get stuff, I attempt to make a video, and I'm like, can't do it. I wasn't gonna do before and after, but before is just me saying, hey guys, I'm about to go get my teeth out. After is just me going, so, that's all that. So we get home, my cheeks are all puffy. Gauze is out, still puffy, and lips are numb, and I can't tell, as I'm trying to eat ice cream, I can't tell if it drips or not, because it's numb, and it doesn't feel cold. You can tell it's all puffy, oh my god. Stitches on the bottom. Don't know if there's stitches on top. They're dissolved stitches, so they're gonna go away. But yeah, no pain so far. I just took the painkillers. So that's apparently what makes you loopy. But, it's really hard to eat ice cream. We get home, and I type to the thing saying, like, when can we take the gauze out? She's like, well, it's been an hour. And I'm like, and she's like, it's been an hour. I'm like, has it? I was awake. I was asleep for that time. So she takes the gauze out. I'm like, I can talk again, but no, I can't because my lips are still on, and my cheeks. So she gets me, well, the wonderful thing she did was at Stop and Shop, she got a bag of peas, and I'm like, oh, thank you. So I didn't have to wait. So we get home, I take the sherbet thing on my face. She makes me milkshake, and she got me lots of yogurts. Yoplait, yum. That's one. Like I said before, all I've eaten is like liquid foods. So, yum. So, we get home, put the ice on, 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off for like the entire time. We go upstairs, we watch Marvel movies, which is what I said in the first vlog. I said we're watching Marvel movies, we just watched Captain 1. We watched Iron Man 2. We're waiting for my dad to fall asleep so we can go back upstairs. I'm upstairs, so she can come back upstairs and we can watch Avengers. I like explained all of them to her. Except the ones we're gonna watch. Which is after this Avengers, tomorrow we're gonna watch Winter Soldier, my favorite, Sebastian is Bay. I never say that. I never call anything Bay. But he is, oh my god. Favorite character, all time, Bucky Barnes. We're watching that one. We're watching Age of Ultron 2. Age of Ultron 2. Avengers 2, Age of Ultron. And then maybe if the library has it, because yes, I rent movies from the library. Guardians of the Galaxy. Because I explained to her the whole stones thing. I explained to her, because I want someone to go with to watch Civil War. And I'm like, hey, you know, I explained this to you. You and me, we can go watch. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, we're Team Cap all the way. And she's like, but I like Iron Man. She's like, I don't like when he gets beat up. And I'm like, yeah, no one does. But I'm like, but we're Team Cap. So she might be Team Iron Man. I don't know. What team are you guys, if you're Marvel fans? I really hope you are. Please be Marvel fans, guys. So, yeah, leave a comment below what team are you on? I am Team Cap all the way because Steve, Bucky, I like Scarlet. Oh, spoilers for Age of Ultron. My theory about Pet. I don't know how to say his actual name. Pietro? The Maximoff father's one, the other one. My theory is that during the movie, you know how Spider-Man was there, he was like, something, then, hey everybody, I'm a teenager. I'm gonna love that. But, like, I hope that, because that's their secret weapon, I hope Team Cap's secret weapon is Pedro zooming out. And I've seen another thing where Steve is like, I thought you were dead. And he's like, you told me to walk it off. He's like, I didn't see that coming. But I want it to be that he was just in the infirmary or something, and the other team doesn't know that he's alive. So he'll just zoom out and be like, you didn't see that coming? The worst thing would be is if he was on the other team and said that to Barton. I love their little, you didn't see that coming? You didn't see that coming? I don't like that last one. I refuse to believe that he's dead, and I just pressed on my side of my face. Ow. Okay, so this has been the entirety of my wisdom teeth journey. Still on day 1. I might make a thing, because like I said, I want to do more videos than just the 3 I'm doing a day. I want to go back to 7 a day. I miss giving you guys stuff. I feel so bad, because I'm like, 3 videos, and I just don't have the energy to make the gaming ones that I want to. It's like, oh. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to do maybe Sunday. I might do weekend vlogs, but the way I would do it, I don't know. I'm aiming for 2 a week. Got 3 so far this week. And then we're in the middle of the week. But I'm aiming for 2. Maybe just 1. Depends on how things go. Like, I have a birthday party to go to for a 7-year-old, my cousin. I really hope I can eat cake. I want to eat cake. I've convinced myself, I told myself this week from day 2 day on is my cheat week. So, I'm not losing any weight this week. That's sad. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this vlog. I'm gonna try for another one next week. Or just, you know, at some point in life. If you guys have any questions you want to ask me, I will answer anything. Maybe not answer everything, like, on a video, but, like, some things I might answer in the comments. Most things I'm gonna probably answer on the video, because I need something to make a video of. So anything you want to ask me, be it about the experience, school, the job I don't have. No, I do have a job, it's this. But it's not a job if you love it. So, let me know anything you guys want to know, talk about next time in the comments below. That kind of rhymed. I get to take another painkiller in 2 hours. Yay! Just a heads up, if you guys want to, this is where I plug in all my social media. So, I think some of you have already found me on Instagram. I don't know. All of the names sound Harley related, so I'm assuming. But yeah, there's that. Same name. I pretty much use the same username for everything, and I shouldn't, but I do. I have Snapchat. I only really do the story. I don't really talk to people on it, except my best friend. If you want to send me something, okay. Please don't send me something if you're a child. I tried to save a ladybug today and it was already dead. Sorry, that's depressing. Because I saw it, I'm like, ladybug! I shouted at it because I was just taking the painkiller. And I shouted and I grabbed a little piece of paper. I'm like, I'm gonna save you. Go on the paper. And it wouldn't move and it was dead. I tried, ladybug, I tried. But, you know, they don't last long when they're inside. So, I saved one the other day though. It was upside down. I flipped it over. I'm like, I'm taking you outside. So yeah, that's the only bug I will save. Everything else, my boot. I don't wear boots. My shoe. I wear Vans. Wasn't I ending the video? Yeah, I was doing social media vlog. God. Don't look for me on Facebook. That's personal. It's not that I don't like you guys that much. It's just that's... I don't know. I only have people from high school on there. And, like, family. So... let's see, we got YouTube, obviously. Talk about Snapchat. Instagram. People have already found me. That's okay. Tumblrs. Here's the thing about Tumblrs. I have a lot. The cat always knows where I am. She wants to get in. No. She's not allowed in here because I'm going to turn the camera. See that wall? It's all foam. See how she can get to it? Can't let that happen. Anyways, so I have multiple Tumblrs. I have my main one where I just reblog all the stuff I like. I have a Marvel one. I have a Hobbit one. I have another Marvel one where I actually write all my stuff. I'm gonna sound like a nerd or anything. You're not a nerd if you also do this. I write fanfiction. I've said this before. Pretty sure. But I do it for like, I love writing. My favorite class in high school was English and arts. I love English and arts. That's great. Awesome. So yeah, I have fanfiction, AO3, Wattpad, all that stuff. Mostly because I like when I make a story and someone's like, oh, this made me smile. Or, oh, this brightened my day. Or like, oh, that was so cute. I love this thing. And just, it's awesome. And it's the same thing with this. I make these videos to make you guys smile. And cheer your day up. That wasn't a sentence. Again, still loopy. But, yeah, so I write fanfictions. It's not the same for, fanfiction.net, but you can find it on AO3 or Wattpad. So, there's those. Slowly gaining a lot of followers on my newest Tumblr, which is Avengers Imagines. Yes, I am a Marvel obsessed thing. So yeah, I write those. I take requests every Monday for those. The thing is, I take so many requests for so many things, and it's like I just want to please everyone and make them all happy, and it's like, there's so much. It's okay. Don't stop requesting. It's okay. The longer the list gets, the more I have to choose from. I know I said, hopefully I posted the second vlog that I did, that I thank you guys for being patient when you are, If you're not, that's okay because it's on me. I should do it faster. I shouldn't have waited so long. Here's what I did. This is the problem. What I did. This list started growing. I was only choosing the ones that I could do good, like right away. That way I wouldn't be stuck being like, I'm trying to do this one for this person, but I can't do it. I'm gonna have to skip a day. I didn't want to do that. So I was picking the ones that I could do, like right off the bat. That led to a lot of people from last year who requested to get pushed to the back burner. I'm sorry for those people. I posted all, we're on this year now. The list is only this year. It's wonderful. But it's January this year. To now. So, I gotta work on that. Oh, I felt the stitch. You know when they stitch, they do longer things so that it doesn't unstitch itself. So there's longer things sticking up, and I feel them. I don't feel the top. It's really concerning. Should have done that. I'm okay. Anyways, so yeah, I will put links to everything because I can't link things on here unless they're YouTube or crowdfunding. So I will link everything down in the description below if you guys are interested. There may be some of you who are. And you don't have to say in the comments, you don't have to give away, be like, I'm looking up your fanfiction. You can go ahead, write a guest review. You don't have to let anyone know what you read. It's okay. Internet can be anonymous. I get a lot of anonymous requests from the Tumblr too. That's okay. Anyways, this very, very long vlog. If you stuck around for the end of it, I love you so much. Seriously, thank you guys. So like I said, gonna aim for more vlogs. I like that you guys get to see that I'm a real person. Again, also where I keep looking at myself and be like, it looks like I'm not wearing a shirt. I am wearing a shirt. But yeah, I like that you guys can see I'm a real person. I'm not just a faceless voice doing videos and making things. But yeah. So, again, thank you for, I think it's 1,413 subscribers. I'm going to check right now because I can do that. It's right here. I need to not talk like that. 1,418. Nice. Ugh. Sorry, I saw my face on the dash. On the main channel. Sorry. If you hadn't told, loopy. If you couldn't tell, I hate myself. Which is again another reason why I'm trying to make you guys happy, because I don't want you guys to hate yourselves ever, like I do, and it's getting depressing. I'll stop now. But anyways, yeah, I don't like myself that much. There's sometimes, like right now, actually, I think I look kind of good, but that's the drugs talking. So, yeah. So, I still have to edit the first vlog, not the one that got my wisdom teeth out, vlog, question mark, slash update, but the one of, am I doing the entirety one right now? I don't remember. I think I'm doing the entirety one right now. But there's one before it, where I talk about something. My memory is horrible, guys. It's not the drugs, it's my memory. So, I keep calling them drugs, they're prescription, they gave it to me legally. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Again, links in the description below for all social media outlets. If you want to see more of this stupid face, Snapchat, Instagram. Instagram is less my face and more of my cat. Also Vine has my cat. Hey, they didn't hurt my face. But yeah, Vine totally has my cats. I'm sorry that I'm rambling. But, you know, I'm in a mood where I'm going to talk, and most of the times I'm not in a mood where I'm going to talk. So, take advantage of this while you can. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. You ramble on and on about random stuff, even though this video was supposed to be just about my wisdom teeth. So, I'm probably not going to do another video about the update unless something important happens. About the wisdom teeth, I'll most likely post something on, I'm trying to think of where there's text that's not just Facebook. Twitter! I have a Twitter. I forgot I had Twitter. So on Twitter, I'll probably post something there. So thank you guys for watching. Stay awesome. Stay wonderful, lovely people. Don't ever grow up to be mean. be nice, make people smile, smile at them. Smiling is supposed to raise something hormones and make you happy. I'm okay. See you guys. Good night, because it's nighttime here where I am. It's 9:45 minutes. Wait, is it 45 minutes or is it an hour? Please be 45 minutes. I think it's actually an hour and 45 minutes still that I can take another pill. I want painkillers. It's starting to hurt from all the times I've touched it. So, thank you guys so much for watching, putting up with my rambling. Thank you guys so much for requesting all that stuff. I can never say it enough. The channel is how big it is because of you guys. So, thank you. I need to pick a definite outro. It cut me off and I was trying to say my 2-second outro just then. Fuck you, phone. But yeah, I'm gonna get my old phone plugged in to fix it. I'll fix this so I don't have to cut every time. See you guys.